Welcome in to the Rob and Kale Show. I'm Rob Sanders. Thanks for joining us this evening. I come to you from Columbia, South Carolina. My podcast co-host is in the upstate, sucking over there on a big gulp. That big gulp you had there, Jackpot? I don't know what it is. He is Carolina Jackpot, Kale Hall. Kale, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? That's not a big gulp, but it might as well be.
Might as well be.
Big Sphinx drink. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, guys?
Getting after it this evening. We got we got football tonight, Jackpot. That's why we have not updated the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge, because the game tonight, which is on right now, has North Carolina.
One more pick tonight there.
Yep.
It's in the second quarter. TCU up 10-7. North Carolina with the ball. So,
there you go. Bill Belichick's first game as a college.
Yeah, they are having a hard time moving the ball.
Yeah, well, you know,
they went down and scored there early, but ever since then, I mean, they've been getting kind of shut down. They can't run the ball at all. Right. Offensive line's getting whooped.
Anyway, reaction from the weekend. We're going to have plenty of that. We'll put the link up in just a second. Jackpot, I thought you and I'd get our thoughts out there. First of all, I appreciate the 26 people that text me on Saturday night after Clemson loses. I mean, Clemson loses. It's a national event. That's why I get texts from 26 bumblefucks. So appreciate that. Clemson lost. LSU was a better team. The LSU defense, led by that guy Perkins, is really good, but Clemson has some issues, and it's kind of what I said at the beginning of the season. Running back is a problem. And for some reason, Klubnik gets happy feet. It wasn't stepping into passes, overthrowing shit. Just not the best of night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a tough night for him.
Yep.
Nakama over in the comment section said we talked a bunch of shit about the U. Okay, you also said we were going to lose to Virginia Tech. How'd that work out? You also said that, too. So I was wrong about Miami. You were wrong about Virginia Tech. We were both wrong.
Peckerhead said he spent close to $60 on beer, he thinks. Well, he must have had about 2 beers.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
2 or 3 beers. Anyway, look, I don't think the Clemson season is over by any stretch of the imagination. I do think that I think LSU's defense is really good. I think Clemson's defense is really good. So I'm not trying to pacify the loss, because when you lose, you lose. I don't have these excuses and bullshit, and you lost. All right, that's just the way that it is. Move on, get ready for next week as they welcome in Troy. Still think Clemson's going to be a great team this year. I think they got to figure out the running back issues here. And, Adam Randall, there were 4 plays where he was blocking the wrong fucking side of the ball. He's supposed to chip one side, and he was running over to the other. What in the hell is going on with that? And you know what? You got to hold not only you hold Jabbo Sweeney responsible for all of it, but I'm wondering if the shine is coming off of CJ Spiller up there as the running backs coach. Just saying. Maybe there's some of that.
He's still hanging around coaching the running backs up.
The running backs, yep.
Wow, I didn't know he was still. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Their defense looked better. They still gave up. They gave up a decent amount of rushing yards too. But yeah, that was a really good team. There were some people out there that picked LSU to win the national championship. Let
me address my comment really quick. I don't mention Miami because you're a fucktard. Your coach is a fucking piece of shit, and you've got a quarterback that's a dickhead. That's all I have to say about Miami. You're not nationally relevant. Go fuck yourself. You could have went to the ACC championship last year, and you lost to the fucking Fruit. It's the last time I'm going to address fucking Miami on this program. You are not fucking Michael Irvin and Dwayne The Rock Johnson aren't playing for you. You are a worthless fucking team. South Carolina's better than you are. Go fuck yourself. Don't give a fuck about Notre Dame. You beat some fucking Catholics. Great. No one gives a shit about your fucking team. Win something if you want me to have something nice to say about you. Until then, fuck off.
Does South Carolina still have more ACC championships than Miami?
Yeah, you were brought into this league to match up with Florida State every year and go to the ACC championship game. How many ACC championships do you have, sir? Fucking 0. I have the same amount of ACC championships hanging on my wall that Miami has. And your coach is still a cunt. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of I'm tired of fucking assholes coming and running their dick suckers at me about, oh, this team this and this team that. I will fucking take shit from fucking Georgia fans, LSU fans. I'll take shit from South Carolina fans because you beat us the last time we played you. And there's a couple of other teams we can sprinkle into the mix there. I'm not going to argue with Ohio State fans because they won the national title. But the rest of you can literally go fuck yourself with a pitchfork. Don't come at me with bullshit about Clemson this and Clemson that. You all wish you were fucking Clemson. All of you. You wish that you had the fucking where we are right now as a nationally relevant program. Don't come at me with this bullshit. Well, Miami's supposed to be good. Fuck off. You're not what you used to be. Stop with that bullshit. It's ridiculous. Anyway, sorry, Jackpot. Go ahead.
All right. Well, that's insane. Anyway, let's talk about the South Carolina game a little bit.
South Carolina looked good.
They did. They looked really good at the beginning of the game. They looked really good in the fourth quarter. Kind of their offense in the middle. Kind of, it was kind of a wet fart. I really didn't understand when we started moving the ball downfield with Attaway and Rasul Faison when they had a couple of nice runs. I don't know why we decided to go away from the run after that. That was really the only thing in the offensive game plan that I didn't really particularly care for. I did like the deep shots to Nick Harbor. I like that. I mean, I've been wanting to see that. He had a big drop too early in the game, like right there early in the first quarter. He had a huge drop. He could have had a ton more yards too. The punt return was something nice to see. That was crazy that they that Beamer had them re-kick that punt. I was yelling here at the TV. I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm like, you could rough the kicker on this. I'm like, this kid could fumble. Why are we doing this? And then all of a sudden he houses it. I think they had I think they had some kind of wall set up. They had a plan for that. Something, I
liked the stuff where Sellers moved around in the pocket and found guys like that. Using his feet to make plays instead of taking off. You have to give credit to Harbor, who is taking a lot of shit, especially from me on this program. The guy had a killer game yesterday, and you know what? You probably wouldn't have won without him. The only thing if you're a Gamecock fan, if you're honest with yourself, you didn't really have the great day as far as rushing the ball with your two running backs. I mean, Attaway did okay. I thought he helped more with 2 catches for 23 yards. Faison, I mean, I guess we just expected more of him. He didn't really have the best of games, but 13 carries for Lenoris Sellers. I think that's too much in my opinion. You want to keep him healthy, keep him in the 7 to 9 range at the most. That way you still get the benefit of his feet running down the field, but 13 is a lot of fucking carries for a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of them were design runs. A couple of them, not the best day that I've ever seen in my life with them as far as the offensive line play goes. Yeah, I thought that unit was pretty pitiful yesterday. And all off season we thought that the unit was going to be better, and it's not. It hadn't. It's not there. Not at least not right there. They were getting whipped yesterday.
Good night, dear. 4 sacks and a safety, Jackpot. Not exactly the way you wanted to go out. And look, let's just be honest about this too. I'm not taking points away from the fact that you went to a neutral site and got a Power 4 win. Big deal. It's a big deal to do that. But let's be honest. Virginia Tech was picked to finish 12th in the conference. They had 30 transfers come in. Only one of them was a Power 4 player. And new defensive coordinator, and he still managed to dial up and get 4 sacks on that offensive line. If I was a Gamecock fan, I would be concerned about that.
Yeah, I am. Have a new defensive coordinator. His name is Sam Sifkus.
Okay.
Sam Sifkus, yeah. And the Philip Montgomery, the offensive coordinator, actually was a coordinator for Birmingham, the team that won the United Football League championship last year. And he's been a head coach too. So, I mean, they got some good coaching there. I mean, but they're going to be a 6-7 win team. They'll probably be like a Music City Bowl type team. I think they beat Vandy this coming weekend at home. In fact, I already bet it. They're favored by 1. I think they beat them.
Makano goes, what was the score the last time Clemson played Miami, Rob? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You lost to the fruit. Fuck off. You lost to the fruit.
Did y'all lose to them? That was the game where.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one in overtime a couple years ago when.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but Clemson pretty much has owned them in between that.
I remember going down to that shithole that you play in, and we won like 55 to whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was the game when Kelly Bryant went crazy. They beat them like 58-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, Al Golden standing on the side like with a fucking tie on, and there's about 12 people in the stands because you don't have a fucking fan base. We've never had Miami fans in this fucking chat, ever. We got Vanderbilt fans that have more of a fucking presence on this show than Miami, which, to be honest, I could half expect that because at least at Vanderbilt, you don't have to worry about shootings in practice and the bullshit that goes on down there in Miami.
Jerome says Faison will break out at some point. Yeah, he had one really nice run yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to be just fine.
Well, he may be fine, but I don't know about your offensive line, Jackpot. But here's the thing, too. We're not going to find out about that offensive line until Missouri. I mean, you guys should have no issues with South Carolina State this weekend. You're not going to have any issues with Vanderbilt the week after that. The road trip to Mizzou is when we're going to find out a little bit more about South Carolina, simply because Mizzou has some guys that can rush the passer a little bit, and you got to play on the road. I think that's going to be the hinge game there for South Carolina.
You flexing that? Okay, he's up there saying that 58-0 game happened when Obama was president. So the 28-20 game that you're flexing happened when Biden was president. I mean, and what's your point? I mean,
yeah, I don't
know. It's all in the past.
Anyway, you can just type away over there. I'm not going to pay attention to you.
Judge Collier, I think he had something with his knee. I don't know. I haven't read anything this afternoon up on that. I hope it's not ACL.
Oh, I want to put this up there. Good stuff from Matt. I think the rooting for conference things is goofy as fuck. It is. It's basically saying my team has no fucking nuts, so I have to root for other teams in my conference because I'm a simple fuck. That's exactly what that is. But
that's why I don't do that. That's why I hope.
Right.
So I hope Vanderbilt gets steamrolled by Virginia Tech Saturday because I don't
normally speak for Jackpot, but when any other SEC team is playing, Jackpot's probably like, fuck them. Hope they lose.
Yeah, I went off. I went on a whole tirade yesterday, naming off all the SEC teams that I disliked, and it was about a good 8 or 9 of them. I mean, it outnumbered the ones that I'm kind of disinterested in or that I do like. So,
well, all right. Anyway, other games over the weekend, Jackpot. Alabama got housed. It sucks that they couldn't go in there and beat fucking Florida State because look, either one of those teams loses, it's a win for our country. I'd rather cheer for Al Qaeda than those two fuckstick teams, but Alabama goes in there and loses and didn't look good at all.
yeah, no, they're undisciplined and they've got a lot of issues there. Yeah. A lot of issues. And that kid talked shit all summer long about Nick Saban and how you couldn't stop him and all that. And by God, he went out there and he backed it up. I mean, wow. Bama, I mean, what? That's just
The pride that used to be the Alabama defense that they used to have when they had guys that were the Quinnen Williams and all those guys of the world is not fucking there anymore. Oh, pick 6 for TCU.
Oh, man. Yeah, this game's
the fucking North Carolina quarterback has a nose ring. He's just walking around with that like, okay.
He has a nose ring in?
You can see his nose ring through his thing. I just saw it. I was
we got quarterbacks with nose rings and we got receivers painting their fingernails. I mean, what's going on in college football today?
Well, we're going to be called boomers with all that, but if you remember back in the day, there was a time that there's a dog pile. People would be ripping your fucking nose off. So, yeah. Let's see how that works out. Anyway, any other games that you – Tennessee beat Syracuse. Syracuse hung around a little bit. Tennessee had too much for them, though. I mean, your thoughts on that game?
Did Tennessee have a special team score? They did something. Syracuse had a turnover or something. They gifted them some points. They had them down 17-0. Credit for Syracuse for coming it back and making it somewhat competitive. I mean,
yeah,
they don't have much of a team this year. I mean, I think they were returning like 2 kids on offense. I mean, and it's just going to take a while to build that back up. But Syracuse just doesn't. They just don't recruit that way. I mean, they just don't. Utah. They're talking about Utah looking good. Utah took Nico's team out behind the woodshed.
What's the deal with the membership? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. I didn't even know I had membership until I saw it yesterday during my live stream. Somebody gifted someone 5 Carolina Jackpot memberships. How much does a Carolina Jackpot membership cost? I haven't even set that up.
We do have sponsorship opportunities for the show. If I haven't gotten back with the folks on that, that's my fault. But if you want to sponsor the show, please let us know. You could sponsor Jackpot's live stream. The Bookcase of Accountability, you can sponsor that. And a couple of little things that we have rolling around on the show here. Brock says, Rob, what do you think about the TD that was called back for LSU? You know, I think that I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with LSU getting a touchdown taken back. Right. Well, I don't blame officials for anything because I think that's just weak as fuck. I don't blame officials for games, but I can tell you that I thought that it's so weird that we have to stop the game for that catch and the catch and the South Carolina catch. It's just silly. Nobody knows what a catch is anymore. We don't have any refs with balls anymore. Just fucking call it a catch or call it not a catch. What are these people going to do? Beat the fuck out of you? Just let it go. Make the call and move on. That's the way that it should be. But I don't blame refs for games because they're human too. And move on. If they would have called LSU for a touchdown for that one, I'm not going to say anything about it. I mean, I'm not on the field. I'm not right there to see what the play is. So,
Broski Bear says, "Are you honest with yourself? Jackpot." No, I lie to myself on a daily basis.
If you ask me the catch, I thought that on first look, I thought both of those catches this weekend were touchdowns. Just my opinion. I thought both of them were touchdowns. So,
you're talking about the Nick Harbor thing?
I thought the Nick Harbor thing was a catch too.
Oh, I guess we also got our answer to it also, where people asked if Shane Beamer has the opportunity, is he going to run it up against Virginia Tech? Because they could have scored another touchdown at the end there. And they chose to knee it out and do the right thing. So, and Lenoris gave the game ball to Frank Beamer. I don't know did you see that?
I did, and I mean, that was the game ball that was given to him. He can give it to whoever he wants. What a class move by that kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why?
Yep.
I thought it was pretty good, but anyway.
So Josh Heupel gets to put that got to put the leather helmet on his big jug, and Shane Beamer got to put it on his little pea-sized jug.
Dear
Love
God. It. Yeah. Well, anyway, what other games that we have that we could talk about there, Jackpot?
Nobody really looks. I mean, a lot of these teams look good against low-level competition. I was kind of surprised Mississippi State blew Southern Miss out the way they did.
Me too.
The Troy-Kentucky game, that Kentucky offense, good God.
It's terrible.
It's pitiful.
Big Barney Ross is fucking crying somewhere in a closet with that one, with his cat.
Ole Miss absolutely blew Georgia State out of the water.
Arkansas beat the fuck out of whatever directional school they played.
Yeah, I don't know. Who'd they play? Arkansas State?
I can't remember. Just hold on, I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, Auburn with the win over Baylor on the road. I mean, a lot of people weren't impressed with the way they won, but I mean,
they went on the road and won. Give them credit.
Went on the road and won against a legitimate Power 4 team. I mean, Baylor's a slouch. I mean, they'll be in contention for the Big 12.
That's a good win for them.
Yeah, Florida won. Florida beat Long Island.
Yeah, so Arkansas beat Alabama A&M.
Oh, jeez.
They won 52-7. I mean, come on. That was my other thing too. My other two takeaways. Yeah, Jackson Arnold ran crazy on them. He had let's see here.
Jackson Arnold's the best running back in the SEC right now.
Make an argument for that. But Jackson Arnold had a big game. I can't remember the number of carries or whatever that he had, but Mateer had a good day too, throwing for 392 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
Now, I understand that they were playing Illinois State.
Moneyline Mateer.
I mean, it looked pretty good. Looked pretty good there. What was the other one? I'm trying to find.
Georgia Tech and Colorado. Would you comment on that?
I mean, I thought that I picked Georgia Tech to win, and they did. I thought Colorado hung around a little bit.
Colorado had opportunities. They're poorly coached. I feel like I saw some bad clock management there by Dion in that game, but they couldn't capitalize on anything. Georgia Tech gave them 3 turnovers to start the game. They only scored 1 touchdown on it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Jackson Arnold went 16 carries, 137 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
I mean, that's Okay, terrific. All right, well, let's put it out here to the people here. Let them join the thing here. Put the link over here in the description. Or not in the description. I'll put it in the chat. If you want to join the program, have at it.
Yeah.
I can go over the game.
I want to try to keep it to an hour tonight. I'm
with you. Me too.
I'm pooped, man. It was a long day of work. I've been dealing with some stuff. So,
all right, here's the games for this week. We're gonna have the form up here in a moment. Let's bring. Welcome to the program. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. How about them Tigers, Rob?
We didn't really look like Tigers the other night. Let's just be honest. Didn't look good at all.
Cade was all over the place. That was a touchdown.
How does he throw balls over that much? I don't understand. I mean,
all over the place.
So just all over the fucking place. I don't know what happened.
It happened 5 or 6 times. Plus LSU scored. That was a touchdown. And we have no run game. 0. Now, LSU could turn out to be a great team this year, but I'm not like that. Like some Clemson fans are like Garrett.
No, I mean, they lost, but if you go back and rewatch the game, you'll see where Adam Randall had a couple of opportunities where he was supposed to pick people off. Chip blocks is what they call them. And he completely blew. I mean, on 4 different occasions. And I don't have the coach's eye that everybody else has or whatever. But I've watched and been an analyst for football for a long fucking time and talked to a lot of guys that played defense, offensive coordinators for high school and college and everything else, and watched tape with a lot of them. So I like to think I can pick up on some things. There were 4 plays that really stuck out where if he would have done what he was supposed to do, Clemson would have had a better opportunity to win. The defense kept them in it, and I mean,
they just got gassed.
So yeah,
I mean, Nussmeier was choosing who he was throwing it to in the second half. They ran the same play 3 times for positive yards. So I just didn't get it, man. But hopefully it's not a long season for us. I still don't think it will be. I still think we're a lot better than what we showed. But LSU just had our number, man. They were the better team.
I still think we're better than we were last year. So there's that.
Right.
All right. So I got to
Carolina.
Because we've only got a little bit
No,
of
you're
time.
good, brother. Hey, good seeing you guys.
We'll see you later on.
See ya.
Let's welcome in. Oh, we're waiting on Peg and Megan to join us here. He will be here in a moment. It says his devices are not connected.
Does he know how to use what he's now he went away?
I don't know. Peckerhead, welcome to the program.
Hey, listen, Mike, I tried to tell you. Hold up, because it's messing with my green screen. First off, you see what we're rocking. Mike, I tried to tell you. I tried to speak some sense into you. Get this out of here. Rob, I tried to speak some sense.
You can't even put your fucking hat on your head correctly.
I don't need it. We're going no background.
Well, I'm glad you finally got to put on a helmet because generally you need it.
Listen, you say that from a losing position. I told you, Rob. I said, why are you worried about phase on? Why are you worried? Because you lost. You lost. And I'm going to get into that because I know we don't got time.
What are you talking about?
First off, Shane Beamer absolutely owns Virginia Tech. I mean, he went from son Shane to Papa Beamer in the span of one game. He's only played him once.
Yeah, he owns him. Okay.
Hey, he owns them so hard he got their own coach of 30 years rocking the Gamecock gear. If that don't say something,
it's his father, you douche tip.
By the way,
there are people that are mass murderers that have Pee Wee Gaskins murdered 30 fucking people, and his fucking kids still went to visit him in prison because they love dad. Come on now, don't talk about people loving their dad.
But what happened in this case is Shane Beamer just had such a good game plan. Frank knew there was no chance. He knew he'd look like a fool wearing that. But speaking of a fool, one of the goofiest. Hold up, let me say this because
he would never wear something other than that. He would support his son.
He would. But listen, they did one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life at Atlanta. A Star-Spangled Banner flyover in a closed arena that they didn't show until the third quarter. I've never seen anything so dumb. Everybody's looking around. Oh, they did a flyover. Have you ever? That's like doing a flyover over a basketball arena and not showing it on the jumbotron. I mean, just so dumb. Virginia Tech, and I said this in the stream. People need to realize this game was a 7-point spread. I don't think this Virginia Tech team, especially the defense, I thought they played well. Their wide receivers were impressive. I mean, I don't care what team you're on. Those 50-50 balls they were bringing down is impressive. I don't care.
Yeah, that number 0 that transferred from Wake Forest, he was a pretty good player.
I'm telling you, they had some threats. Now getting the ball to the wide receiver would prove to be an issue. I'm proud of how our linebackers look. I was worried a little bit about our linebacker core. They look great, especially against the run. They graded out like I don't got the number off the top of my head. I think it was like 78 on the run game.
I know. I watched that Justin O kid. He almost took one of their heads off.
Yeah, well, Barnlow Dundee had the transfers had really good grades. Cisse, Barnlow Dundee, and I think it was Sean Murphy. It might have been Justin O. All three of them, I think, were the highest 3 graded players in the game for South Carolina. So to see that from the transfers, it's what I told y'all. I mean, Beamer's not taking a transfer unless he sees something in him. It's been proven time and time again, and he's just going to keep proving it. It ain't the Florida State situation where we're just taking and praying. We're precise. We're like a B-2 bomber. We see a talent, take him, snatch him up. I mean, Jesus. And that punt return, holy shit, how electric. 80 yards, Kale. 80 yards. I mean, Vicari Swain, get that dude on kick return. He ought to be taken back I don't think he was on. You know, he was a backup. I don't know if you saw in the Beamer press conference. He wasn't even supposed to be in there. I think it was, who was it?
Supposed to be Kilgore.
Yeah. Kilgore was supposed to be in there. I'm just proud of the team. The O-line.
Yeah, he housed that thing.
O-line needs to step it up. From my point of view, I don't know how it looked on the TV. There were wide receivers open damn near all game. It seemed like Sellers was a bit hesitant to air it out. I don't know if that's just because they don't want to show their hand in week 1, but the people were there to go deep.
Why would you show your hand in week 1 when week 2 and week 3 are hot dog water, and you don't really need to show any plays till week 4?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, the defense, they weren't scoring on that defense. You could even tell that first drive, like Kale mentioned, we were running RPOs. We had a real complex offense, and then it kind of got simpler. I mean, I think that was by design. There's no way Virginia Tech was winning that ball game. They couldn't score points outside of Kyron Drones couldn't hit water if he jumped off a fucking light craft. I mean, the dude was not good.
Fireball says, y'all ain't shit, bro. One-dimensional beast. South Carolina is candy. We'll get y'all.
Is that English?
I'm just
reading. Hey,
Jackpot, I read it as it was written, sir.
Hey, listen.
Don't get that with me. That's what he wrote.
They're so excited about G5 Joey. Did you see the Nico Hyatt?
Hold on. Let me read the comment here. They wasn't hiding shit. They tried. They just are lackluster. Very good.
Yeah. They are Has anybody else noticed how the immediate hype delusion, all it took was 1 week for this G5 Joey, and now all we can see is everybody talking about how good the guy is. Did you see his stats? He had yards, but his completion percentage was terrible. It was terrible. I think it was damn near close to 50%.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's not. He's going to be Nico. I mean, he's not going to be special, but he's not going to be terrible. I mean, you're getting what you got with G5 Joey. But I just don't get the hype, man. I don't get it. Virginia Tech's in shambles too.
They don't have you. They don't have you on the schedule. So I mean, the two of you guys sniping at each other doesn't really make any sense. I'm waiting for some Vanderbilt fans to come in here and try to run mouths about they're going to break the streak this year.
I think they lose to Tech. I think Tech beats the hell out of them next week.
I don't think. Look, I don't think Vautech is that good, to be honest. I mean, I think Vanderbilt will win that game, but I don't know. I'm not shitting on the fact that you won that game. I just think that Virginia Tech has like zero depth. They don't
I
have
can't
any.
see them going up there and beating them in Blacksburg.
No.
Oh, it's in
And
Blacksburg. Yeah,
and Virginia Tech's already. I think I put it in the comments. I want to say opened at a 2-point line. I'd imagine that's going to go in Virginia's Tech favor, probably all the way to 3.5, 4. I mean, I don't like Vandy's chances in that, especially. I mean, you can't teach 50-50 contested balls. If you got a guy, it don't matter how bad your quarterback is. If all he's got to do is throw it up, I mean, that's going to win you ball games. And Vandy ain't that good, like you said. So,
all right. Well, say your thing, man, because I got to get more folks in here.
Go Cox. Clemson, I gave you a pass. Don't worry. I'm coming for you this next stream. You're not off the hook. Second, Lenora Sellers has shot up to second in the Heisman odds. So all you G5 Joeyers talking about how he had so much of a better game, tell me why G5 Joey ain't second in the Heisman odds and Sellers is. The floor is yours on that one. But other than that, go Gamecocks. And Mike, 12-0 is still alive, baby. Sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy greatness. Go Cox, baby.
I'm glad that he finally has a helmet. I really am. I don't have to worry about him hurting.
Fireball to rank 13th. That's pathetic. We beat you. Okay. Why are y'all ranked like? What are y'all ranked like? 25th.
Welcome to the program, Peggy Megan.
Yeah, I want to in playoffs last year. Embarrassing.
What you got, buddy?
I want to second what Jackpot is saying there to Mr. Fireball. But I do want to say, first things first, I'm a little disappointed in Jackpot's attire tonight. I was fully expecting a onesie, and I got nothing.
Well, I've been told Jackpot has a cupboard full of onesies, a coat closet full of onesies, like several different.
The one that I had on the other night's in there in the dryer. So,
Okay, just promise the viewers at least one more chance to see that thing before football season's over.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, I'm here to eat a little bit of crow. Obviously, I was wrong. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, putting my faith in a team who has, in the past few years, started a transvestite quarterback, has a female playing will linebacker right now, and has Gomer Pyle at head coach. That's on me. I have no excuses. Horrible decision on my part.
Are you talking about Alabama, sir?
No, you know who I'm talking about. Clearly, I was wrong on the taters. But I will tell you this. I have totally switched allegiances as far as who's going to win the national title. When I look at this roster, top to bottom, and how they performed, no one's beating Miami. No one. That team. Okay, Rob, I see you snickering, Rob. Show me a hole in their roster. Show me a hole.
I could show you. I could show you where you tell me. Watch the Georgia game is going to be closer than people think. It's hard for me to value your football knowledge when you tell me watch this Georgia game. It's going to be closer than you think. And you guys drug nuts on Marshall and had like your third stringers scoring touchdowns. But okay.
What was the spread in that game?
I don't remember what the spread is. It didn't matter. It obviously didn't matter because you guys drug nuts on them. It wasn't close to anything.
Did Georgia not cover, Jackpot?
I think they did cover. What was the score? 45-7. The spread was 33 or something.
Oh, I saw it when it was higher than that. So my point was going to be it was closer than people thought. But I don't know. The line may have shrunk since then. I don't know. Clearly, we're splitting cunt hairs here. But no, the fact is, I got bad news for you. Miami's coming. They own the ACC, and they're probably going to win a national title this year. That's reality. Even though they have Lurch from a North Florida trailer park at quarterback, which they do. I don't know how they made that work, but they did. I know Florida State's on your schedule. And let me tell you something. I share your sentiment about comparing conferences. I do think it's a little bit silly, Rob. However, the timing on your part is what's terrible. I think you've lost the last 4 to SEC teams, and you just scored 10 points against maybe the 5th worst SEC team. So that's a little suspect on your part. What do you have
They
to say?
did not play well. I'll give you that. And I've said that from the rip. They did not do themselves any favors.
Yeah, and they haven't played well. What, the last 4 times they've played SEC teams, right?
They have not. Nope.
So when I ask you to show me a hole in Miami's roster, you can't show me one.
I can show you that their coach is a fucking waterhead. How about we start there? He's a fucking waterhead.
Well, he sure performed better than your coach last
My
couple
coach
days.
has 2 national titles and won the conference last year. What did this fucker do besides lose to the fruit?
How long has he been coaching at Miami? A lot shorter time than your.
I don't give a shit. He's had multiple opportunities, man. He's had games where he just looks like he's fucking brain dead on several occasions. He is not impressive at all. I'm sorry.
Are we talking about Dabo or Cristobal?
No, you know who I'm talking about. Old Cristobal.
Mario Big Chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You confused me when you said brain dead. That could have been up there in Tater Town. But no, as far as my chips,
but look, well, let me ask you this, and you can be honest here. All bullshit aside here. If you were going to start your program tomorrow, would you rather have Dabo Sweeney or Cristobal?
Cristobal.
Bless your heart. Can't go anywhere with that. I wouldn't have Cristobal, period. But
well, I know you don't like him. I think it's a shame you're ignoring the obvious here that Miami's probably going to be a team of destiny this year, sir.
But wait a minute. Aren't you normally the guy that rips Notre Dame that they're not worth a fuck and all that stuff? And you're thinking one win over Notre Dame, a home win over Notre Dame is going to we should just wrap up the season. None of the rest of the games matter.
Didn't Notre Dame just go to the national title game just a few months ago?
What, in 2 seasons ago, TCU went to the national championship game and got dick drugged. What does that matter?
How far back do we want to go now?
We can go back as far as you want, my friend. I'm just saying, as of right now, I can think of, there are probably 8, 9, 10 teams that I think are much, much better than Miami.
Really?
Including your Georgia Bulldogs.
Can you name 10 teams you think are better than Miami right now?
Yeah. Georgia, Texas, we'll go with those 2. I think LSU's better than they are. That's number 3. Who else? Florida State looks like they're pretty good. I'd take them over Miami. We'll get to see that this year. We can keep going. I'm not impressed with them at all.
That's 4.
I don't know. Look at the top 10 tomorrow. And if Miami's in it, Penn State, yeah, they're pretty good. Ohio State, that's 6. Do we need to keep going?
I still am baffled you put Florida State above there because they beat a horrible Alabama team.
Florida State's defensive line, I think, would wreak havoc with Miami.
Yeah. What do you think the state of Tuscaloosa is right now, by the way, Rob?
Smells like beer farts and panther piss. Yeah, they're all fucking mad.
Beer farts and panther piss.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, I'm worried about old Tom Bailey. Is it Tom Bailey? I'm worried about him, man.
Yeah,
you know what?
There was a rumor going around.
His wife twice.
There was a rumor going around that old Tom Bailey on some form of social media posted the following: "I wish my mother had aborted me during that game."
What?
So, for those of you who don't think Alabama's different, yeah, there's your proof.
Well, the losses just hit different down there, don't they?
They do. They do.
Why is it that they always have these Alabama folks that are on that are running around talking about, well, Bama this, Bama that, and just that there's dumb fans in every fan base, but for some reason those Alabama fans they show up and they've got it looks like scrapes on their cheeks where their mom was trying to abort them and failed. And then they're out here running their mouths about roll fucking tide and we got to fire DeBoer. What a depressing fan base.
Yeah, I just saw his buyout, which I'm sure you guys know. I had no idea it was that big.
Oh, he gives 0 fucks too.
Yeah, that's a lot of
conferences. He can't care.
Yeah, that's a lot of
buyout, like $70 million.
Do you think? And
60.
Real talk. Do you think if they went 7-5 this season, there wouldn't be some some Alabama fan that was like, would just cut a check. I think that would happen to get somebody else. But then who wants that job? If you run that guy off, then who really wants that job?
$60 million is a lot of moonshine to be pushed across the state, Rob. That's you're asking a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids to be abducted into child slavery. You're right about that.
Darius Clucker over there in the comment section said he's thinking of starting a YouTube channel. Any advice? Man, just start doing videos, man. Like make one and then watch it back and make sure it's something you want to post, and go ahead and just start posting them. You don't even have to do anything with thumbnails or any of that stuff right off the bat. Just start putting some content out there. If people like it, they'll watch it. Then you can start, trying to do some decent thumbnails and all that when you get your feet wet. That's what I suggest.
There's a lot of bad stuff out there, so there's a chance that you could put out something that might be entertaining. Like,
yeah, I routinely put out bad stuff, but I think mildly somewhat entertaining, so I'm able to.
All of Jackpot's videos are great stuff. Big
I'm
Barney Ross
able to make a way.
Yeah,
Big Barney Ross putting out shit where he's just standing on his porch, just shooting guns into the middle of the day. Like, good morning. Bow, 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 bow. That shit's funny as fuck to me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
no,
Go
I think
subscribe to that channel.
I think mildly entertaining is definitely an understatement, Jackpot. And for somebody that gets up at 4:00 in the morning on a regular basis and still puts out the content you do, there's a whole lot of respect there, sir.
I appreciate it. That's not easy to do. Sometimes you don't feel like really messing with them, but
Yeah. So Jackpot, who impressed you the most this weekend?
I gotta say Florida State did. I mean, I didn't say. I mean, I know. Yeah, this Bama team doesn't look good, but I mean, dude, they won 2 games last year. They look like they'd all but quit.
Yeah.
And then they come out there and do that and roll them up. I mean, that was impressive to me. Miami impressed me too. I mean, I thought Notre Dame was going to beat them. I thought they would lean on them with that run game and that. And I mean, Miami took it to them. So I got to give them their flowers. Who else? Who else looked good? I thought Auburn impressed me too. I mean, Auburn goes on the road and gets a big win. As a small favorite. I mean, they kind of blew Baylor out a little bit. I think the final score made it look a little closer than what it was. But
how about Georgia Tech winning despite having 3 turnovers, going up there and winning up there in the damn woke land?
Yeah, I mean that was a weird game, kind of a weird environment to go into. And yeah, I mean, overcoming 3 turnovers is a thing, but at the same time, I mean, Colorado, I mean, they couldn't take advantage of those turnovers either because they're not good. But
yeah. Guys, is it just me? I want to get your opinion. When you see or hear Hugh Freeze speak, he just looks like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I mean, he looks like he's checked out. Do you guys get that feeling at all?
Yeah, I guarantee he'd have really been checked out if he'd have lost that game on Friday night. But yeah, Hugh Freeze just seems disingenuous to me. Something I don't like about him.
It's almost like he's found out something behind the scenes with the boosters. Or I don't know, but it's just like it's not the kind of gusto you want to see from a guy who's still fairly new into that program. It's just like he's already been there for 20 years.
I'm not trying to defend him because let's just be honest. He had the issue with the whores. We've all had issues with whores, okay? I'm not holding that against him. What bothers me is that he leaves there and goes to Liberty to find Jesus and then goes up into the he's got a hospital bed in the damn booth and he's coaching from that. And it's like, all right, if you had to do that, fine. But do you have to do the fucking interview where you're in the hospital bed coaching from there? He is a thirst trap is what he is. And he's down there and now he's like, I'm battling whatever the hell disease it is that he has. I have no clue what it is. It could be cervical cancer. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's got something going on there. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe his treatment is making him look like greased owl shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, Billy Cole wants to tell everybody why some 3-star they flipped from Jackson State is going to lead him to a national title. So I will give the floor to him. Okay.
Well, thank you, sir. You're always
Thank
welcome.
you. I appreciate that because I really want to hear about it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you there, Pagan. Have a good night. All right, there you go. Pagan Megan joining the program. I was kind of shocked about Billy posting about, we're the ranked 7th in recruiting going into next season. Billy knows better than that. None of those fucking kids have signed yet. What are you talking about here, man? Let it go, brother. Let it go. Not yet, buddy. Anyway.
So what do you think is going to happen this year? Do you think if that offensive line continues to underperform, do you think Beamer will take those duties away from Lonnie Teasley and give that job to Sean Elliott to take care of?
If I were him, I would have already made that move.
I would have already done it. Yeah. With Teasley, he's a great recruiter. The kids love him. So make him some kind of recruiting coach. I mean, he can create a position for the guy on your staff where he's going to benefit you and not hurt you.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would have already made that move because I think Sean Elliott's proven that he's a better offensive line coach. I don't know, but like I would have already made that move. That's the safest answer I can go with there.
Well, I mean, they've been recruiting pretty good at those positions.
Right. If you look at just the talent composite, I mean, you've got what 4- and 5-star guys there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Not like you got some G5 bozos.
Yeah, it's not like we got a bunch of scrubs out there. I mean, they have talent. They're just getting cooked. They're not in position. They're not executing. There's a problem there somewhere.
Can you imagine if you had a quarterback that didn't have the feet that Sellers has? Like,
yeah, imagine if Spencer Rattler was still back there with this much. I mean,
yeah, you'd be getting your dick kicked.
He'd have a concussion every week.
Yeah, well, those are the two things that I worry the most about with South Carolina. The offensive line, giving up 4 sacks to a Virginia Tech team that's just not very good, in my opinion. And then 13 carries for Lenoris Sellers. It's just too much. And it's going to catch up with him. I mean, it's safe to say the back end of South Carolina's schedule is loaded with the tougher teams.
Oh, yeah.
Alabama, I can tell you that the Perkins kid from LSU, he will live in that fucking backfield. I mean, he will absolutely fucking live in that backfield. You got to deal with that. And, Ole Miss, they've got some guys too. It's going to be interesting, but that's what could cost you some games.
Mm-hmm.
And it could end up, and I'm not wishing hurt on anyone here, but with as many hits as Sellers is going to take, towards the end of the season, I mean, it could wear and tear on him enough where he may not be as efficient as he was at the beginning of the year. So if you're a Gamecock fan, you should worry about that. But I don't know.
It's true.
Yeah. Texas A&M is pretty good too. That's why, I personally think that you can make an argument that this South Carolina team could theoretically be better than last year's team, but in certain spots, but could have a far worse record because of the way the schedule stacks up. So,
will you go over the games that we're going to pick this coming up week before we get out of here?
Yep. We're going to get out of here a little early this evening. Here are the games. Duke and Illinois. Mizzou and Kansas. I'm all about that game right there.
Yeah, that's be a fun one.
Clemson and Troy, Oklahoma and Michigan. That's an interesting game. Virginia Tech and Vanderbilt, Kentucky and Ole Miss, Baylor and SMU, Iowa State. They play for something, don't they? I don't remember what it was.
Cyhawk Trophy.
The Cyhawk Trophy. Thank you, Jackpot. South Florida and Florida. Sneaky game there for the Gators.
Yeah, Octavian said they're going to beat the shit out of them today. I was listening to Pigskin Pete's midday show, and Octavian is convinced they're going to wear their ass for a hat.
33.5 there, SEC dog. I don't know if Clemson can cover that or not. We'll pick games on Wednesday. NC State and Virginia. We are not doing the South Carolina State game. No disrespect to South Carolina State, but the only thing they're bringing to Columbia that's worth the shit is their band.
Yeah, the spread will be 45 points. I mean,
I looked somewhere. It was 53, and
wow.
53.
They actually won their opener 16-15 over Wofford.
Yeah,
and their coach's name is Chennis Berry.
Chennis Berry coached at Benedict and had Benedict at like 12-0, playing for that whatever level it is they are. I mean, they were.
I think 53 is an awful lot of points.
53 is a lot of points, but
Christopher Knight says Georgia Tech will beat Clemson.
I said that at the beginning of the season. At 53, give me State, says Gamecock Chuck. Fair enough. The Cale Hall shitter, the game that only Cale Hall will love. Delaware playing Colorado.
God.
I'd rather listen to Octavian read me War and Peace than watch.
Yeah, Delaware has moved up. They are FBS now. They're in the Conference USA, I believe.
Yeah.
Conference USA they'll take about anybody, won't they?
It's American.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a good show, Jackpot. You have anything else you want to get into before we get out of here?
I don't.
Oh, one last thing. Standings will be updated tonight, okay? We're waiting on this game with North Carolina and TCU to finish. You know, I appreciate you guys wanting to know where you're at in the standings, but I can't update the standings until all the games have played.
Yeah, right now, TCU just breaking off another long, good Lord, touchdown run. It's 27. It's going to be 27-7. They are getting fucking smoked, man.
Bill Belichick's on the sidelines like, where's my whore? Bring me my whore. If you can't find her, go get me another sorority bitch and bring her down.
They showed her a while ago.
Of course they did.
She was up in the luxury suite beside some tall ass motherfucker.
Yeah, well, fun fact, the South Carolina started 2 running backs yesterday that are 25 years old. Bill Belichick's girlfriend is 24. So there's
this TCU team, they're talking a little bit of mad shit over here.
Well, they should. One other note for the contest, I will have the link up tonight for you. All right, do you want to let Billy on really quick here? Can we let Billy on before we go? Let's do that. Billy, there's the link, sir. Billy, if you're going to talk to me about strength and conditioning coaches, I just can't handle it, brother. There you go. I put it right in your link there, buddy. Have at it. Anyway, the link will be up tonight. Yeah, you have plenty of time to make yourself go there with that. Jaden is a giant. All right, Billy, welcome to the program, sir.
I need to real quick apologize to Brandon Kuhn. Carolina Jackpot the other night asked several times for people not to announce what had happened. And I put him in timeout for 5 minutes, and lo and behold, you thought I had committed a homicide. So, apologize to Brandon Kuhn. People just can't help themselves, you know. Jackpot only asked about 15 times not to do it, so. Jason, did Billy get a new chair?
Yeah, that's full stuff. When I look over there and I see that stuff,
It caused a whole lot of contention in the comments. So, it's I don't know, but there was. Sorry about that, Brandon Kuhn. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, because I have to read the chat because I want to respond to it. So I'm going to look over there. I mean, I could just not look at the chat and just talk, but I want to read and react to the chat because I'll miss like super chats and things like that if I don't. And so inevitably I'm going to see it if somebody drops something.
I need to apologize to Peckerhead too. He was commenting about as usual how many water fountains we got and how many managers we got and blah 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 blah. I didn't know he was at the game and he was fan counting. He had it down to a number that there was X amount of South Carolina fans compared to Virginia Tech fans. So that was in the plus column. I forgot he was there. So let me apologize to Andrew for that. What else? Megan. I ain't saying anything about Joey Aguilar. Everybody was down on this kid. Was up. He can't absorb the offense. The kid had almost 500 yards of offense, evenly spread out between passing and running. 5 different running backs touched the ball, 6 different receivers, over 20 different defensive linemen played. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Brandon, I didn't even know that you had said anything.
It was, well,
After read all super chats, Georgia's on your mind, Billy. Thank
Georgia.
you, JT Thompson.
Thank you,
Georgia.
We read all super chats here.
And just so to keep in line with things, Heupel didn't run all the offense. Joey don't know it all. He just had 5 plays. So Heupel kept it vanilla. What else? I don't know. Heupel didn't run the score up. What was the score? 46-20 something. So
46-28.
Yeah, something like that. So they covered whatever.
That was enough for them to cover.
But anybody that doesn't think Joey Aguilar did okay, go check all the sports people, podcasters, sports analysts and stuff. The kid did fine. He just did fine.
He did fine for that game. We'll find out how good he is later on, though. I mean, he's going to face a little bit more tougher challenge.
The positive thing about Tennessee's team, and you know this as well as I do, Rob, is Tennessee's O-line is probably the most positive thing they got going. So
yes,
and they got depth. They got depth on the O-line, and they got pretty much depth on the deal. So we'll be all right. The kid will learn the rest of the playbook here, and he'll be just fine.
North Carolina got to punt the ball again. Man, they're awful.
But again, Brandon Kuhn, I apologize, and because I got death threats from several people over in the comments and stuff.
Well, and we need enough of that bullshit.
Yeah, threats.
Stop it. And Brandon knows better too. Brandon's like one of those guys that's watched this show since the inception. Look, if you want to go and meet Brandon, just go to a damn Clinton football game. He's been to every one of them since the dawn of time. All right. Go find him in the stands. He's probably got his own spot there. Just leave Brandon alone. He's fine.
I was just kidding, Rance. It's what's it, Rance? I'm just kidding. That was an exaggeration. Oh man.
Yeah, Peg and Megan says your death threats are father time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
He's a Georgia fan.
Who, Peg and Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, of course he is. I was going to say something, but I don't want to have him fucking yelling at me.
And for the Bama fans, they don't realize this. I didn't realize it today till I was reading. Do you realize in the last 10 games, Bama's 5-5?
Yeah.
That's not a good trajectory. So
it's not a good trajectory at all.
And, but anyway,
some Vanderbilt fan posted, we broke Alabama. They haven't been the same since.
Well, you know, if
you can't really disagree with that.
Yeah, pretty funny.
But all in all, I'm glad to see Nick Harbor come alive. He come alive in a big way. A very impressive game.
He did.
He did good. And also on another thing too, I don't know if you've seen it, Rob. We was in the chats yesterday. Andrew Peckerhead is the only person I know that can piss people off in the comments and be at the game. He was at the game, and had people pissed off. Jeez.
I don't know how he did that. Most times I can't even use my phone. The internet won't even work in the stadiums. Now they didn't work. It don't work. It didn't work for me at Williams-Brice the last time I was there. I don't know if things have been upgraded or not, but the internet wouldn't work there. Now at Alabama's at Bryant-Denny Stadium, it worked.
Go to bed, Rancid Putrid. Go to bed.
Well, but to be fair, I mean, this fucking idiot, and I say that because he's a fucking idiot. He's funny, though. He sent me a picture of him catching footballs at, I guess, something over there. He's wearing like a pair of American flag trunks, a Gamecock shirt, and his fucking hat, and he's catching footballs. And he sent me a text and it's like, check out these elite hands or something like that. And I'm like, what in the fuck are we doing here? I'm like trying to put together I'm doing radio stuff, right? And trying to do good programming shit. And this idiot's catching balls in his American flag shorts and his Peckerhead hat.
Who was this?
Peckerhead. Hold on. Jackpot, can I play this?
Oh God.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
All right. Let me save it really quick and send it. It'll take just a second.
Rancid and Putrid says nobody attends Scar games. Easy to get cell reception there. Yeah, that's fake news.
That's not true.
Fake news. Who knows?
All right, hold on. So this idiot and Peckerhead the idiot here. Let's see here. If I can pull it up here really quick. Okay. All right, so this is Peckerhead doing his thing here. Like, and I'm not exaggerating. Everybody take a peek at this here. Let's see here. Let's just make this full screen here so you can catch the whole thing here. Here's Pecker. Well, it's not going to work that way. Let's just do. All right, there you go. You can see Peckerhead. There's Peckerhead here doing his thing. What in the fuck are we doing? That's all he gave me. It's like, what are you doing, Peckerhead?
Is he on the jugs machine or was somebody actually throwing them?
It looked like a jugs machine.
It looks like the jug machines that he's on.
Rob, one more thing. And I'm not trolling, I'm asking a legitimate question. I think Tiger Red Devil answered it too. Does Clemson did their running backs get injured or what? Are they
with Clemson?
Yeah, they're running backs. They said they had to convert a wide receiver to running back.
Yeah. Well, that they had the one kid that was supposed to that got injured, tore his ACL, so that left a hole in the depth chart. You know, I think the Adam Randall thing it's not working, man. You'd think he'd know the playbook, but he doesn't, and it's just not going to work out for him. So
I didn't know what the dilemma was for.
Well, that's why they lost the kid in the Texas game. Or was it the game before that, the ACC championship game? It was a guy that's supposed to be the guy this year. And then they got another guy that Gideon Jamison, I think is his name.
Damn.
North
Carolina's horrible. They panned over there to Bill Belichick. I read his lips. I swear he said, "What the fuck are we doing?"
That's his son is the DC, isn't it?
Is his son
got a man bun? Has his son got a man bun?
Yeah, his son's the defensive.
Somebody's got a man bun.
His son's got a fucking man bun.
What a clown show.
They're terrible. Oh my God, this team is so bad. God. They're getting smoked at home.
What a shit show.
That little wide receiver for Texas A&M TCU just stopped in his tracks and broke his ankles. I do want
to point out something too. That running back for Virginia Tech, that guy was a beast. Was he like 6'3", 230? What was his name?
Yeah,
Hawkins.
Yeah,
Hawkins, yeah.
that guy was something else. I mean, he just
What I mean, North Carolina. Here's what I've seen from them. You've got a geriatric on the sideline that's banging a 24-year-old who got a job. Like he took the job. It looks like to get his son a job. His son's got a man bun, and
quarterback's got a nose ring.
quarterback's got a nose ring. Ta-da! There's North Carolina football.
Well, I was reading Bama fan stuff today, and a lot of Bama fans are
I
upset.
think the likes of Dick Crum is probably rolling around in his grave right now.
Yeah, a lot of Bama fans are upset with the board about talking about need to stop the ice cream trucks at practices and the comfort. They got like comfort stuffed animals or something that he gave them. I don't know if that's a joke.
I read some other stuff too about there's been some Bama reporters that have said that they've caught different players like coming down at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning to get food from DoorDash and shit like that. And that shit would have never happened with Saban. But,
all Bama fans have to do is just get some bags of money and go to Burger King and Pruitt him. That way they have to fire him. That's how I got rid of Pruitt. Just
good point, sir.
We can't. It's all legal now, but and
they're gonna have memes floating around on X tomorrow. Matt Brown smiling that said, "Miss me yet?"
Yeah, miss me yet?
Mark my word, you will see Lane Kiffin as the head coach at Alabama. These people over in their comments. I just stay at Ole Miss. You go 9-3 there every year and be comfortable. Anyway, good night. I didn't stay too long. Sorry about that, Brandon. Later.
All right, there you go. Billy joining the program.
All right.
Stay tuned to robandkaleshow.com. I'm going to email out the stuff tonight as well. If you don't get an email, just go to robandkaleshow.com. Everything you need to know is right there. I'll also post it on the Facebook page. All of it will be
We have more people picked this week and that didn't. I mean,
I haven't. I don't open up the picks until
you haven't looked until it's all done. I got you.
I don't even look at them. I want to be as open with the contest as we can. I don't look at what you picked.
So you haven't opened the envelopes yet?
No, because then, the thing's big enough now where, I mean, I want the integrity of it to be, not really questioned because
I got to put out a little short video letting everybody know what exactly the final pot is, and how much you're going to be playing for first, second, and third place. So.
It's a lot of money. Maybe we could do that on Wednesday night if you want.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, been a great show. Appreciate you guys. We will see you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.